one of Great British Bake Off's most popular contestants has opened up about the struggles that go on inside the famous baking tent. Lizzie Acker lifted the lid on what filming was like for the hopeful bakers as the series ploughed on through the pandemic. The much-loved Liverpudlian from Series 11 discussed life in the tent in a recent interview. Lizzie was asked, "What was your schedule like when you were baking and filming?" She replied, "It was 2 days on, 2 days off, so we practiced for 2 days and then you filmed for 2 days, so it was really hard physically and emotionally. After 2 days, someone is obviously going, then you've got to get over it and get back in the practice tent and just think of the next week. The longer you were along, the worse it got because the more you fell in love with the people around you and the whole being in this bubble of this little world. It was like this COVID weight had been lifted, but then people were kind of like thrown back in." She added to the New York food website, "No more Freya, fellow contestant, she'd been knocked out, she's going back. It was a strange little reality." The endearing paint shop worker declared by the end of filming she thought, "If I see another cake again, I'm gonna scream." During the Channel 4 series, Lizzie shared with judges Paul Hollywood and Prue Leith her ADHD diagnosis. The star baked an incredibly brightly colored cake as part of her showstopper round in the quarter-finals of the competition. At the time she announced, "For my showstopper, I wanted to celebrate SEN, special educational needs, it's all about being different. I get a lot of brain fuzz and I wanted to show that in my showstopper." Lizzie discussed her condition, revealing, "On Bake Off, I was really scared that I wasn't going to be able to read the technical challenge, so it was all agreed upon that if I struggled, the producers would help me read." The inspirational baker added, "Also, what was quite funny was, with me ADHD, if I'm in that sort of pressurized place, I can only focus on one thing at a time, otherwise my brain would go into overdrive. I'd think about too many things and then just do too much and not get through what I have to get done." She reflected, "It was a big learning curve, I had to really adjust. I've got to think, like, Noel's coming into the tent." Lizzie missed out on a place in the final of Bake Off Series 1 by Giuseppe but was hugely popular with viewers. The new series of the popular baking show returned on September 13, with the first show's viewer figures taking a hit due to the death of the Queen. However, the second episode roared back with an emotional episode on Biscuit Week. One of the emerging fan favorite bakers of 2022 suffered a heartbreaking mishap, as Carol looked on as her beautifully crafted biscuit mass crumbled. The bubbly Cornish contestant broke down in tears and lamented her luck, but survived the week. "That was an emotional ride, but I really need to pull my socks up now, I've had a second chance so I need to take it in both hands," she remarked. Great British Bake Off airs on Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Channel 4 and All 4.